a Saturday night, I turned the TV on just to see what was going on. You'd been gone a while, didn't hear from you. I just want to know if you're safe and sound, 'cause I want to know if you made it out or if you're caught up in the mess. So tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna lose you. It ain't easy 'cause I know I'm not with you. But tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what I'll do.
Hello, my friends, and welcome to Healing Connection. I am your host, Joy McBride, and today we're going to talk about spirituality and personal growth in a way that's gentle, honest, and yours. We will touch on religion without getting pushy, and we will focus on simple practices that you can do on your own. But I want you to know if at any part of this today stirs something overly heavy inside you, please call or text 988 Veterans Press 1. Everybody else stay on the line. Or you can email me at htfwmidwest@gmail.com. You're not alone in here. What spirituality can mean. Spirituality is a big word that can feel very loaded. Here's a simple definition. Spirituality is the felt connection to what gives your life meaning. God for some, sacredness of people, and creation for others, or the quiet wisdom within. Religion can be the home that houses the connection, but the connection itself has a heartbeat. Here's 3 lenses that can possibly help. Number 1, vertical, connection with God or the transcendent. Horizontal, the connection with people and creation. Number 3, connection with your own conscience, values, and purpose. I want you to think of a campfire. Faith traditions are the rings of stones that protect it. The fire is a living experience of meaning. And the goal is to keep the fire flame alive. When did you last feel small, but safe in such a big world? A starry night, holding a newborn, finishing a tough shift? Hold that moment in your mind. That's a doorway to your spirit. Now, to answer my own question, when did I last feel small? I would have to say it was when I was in the desert, just finished a shift, 12-hour shift, and got partly undressed, went up to the rooftop to try and cool down, and just look at the sky that was up there. Of course, at that time, there was the power grid. That part of the power grid was out, and you could see so many stars. At that point, I realized I was just a small part of a bigger world that's out there. So that was my little part. I probably have others, but that one seems to kind of stick with me along with many more. Returning gently after hurt, doubt, or distance. Many of us step back from faith after deployment stress, moral injury, grief, or feeling judged. If that's you, here's a pressure way back, only when you want it. The soft Renus entry path. One verse, one page, one prayer. Keep it brief. Let meaning find you. Don't force it. Values first. Ask, which values still ring true? Compassion, courage, mercy, justice. Heck, let's start there. Try a new threshold. If one community felt unsafe, visit another one or begin. Quiet practices count. Light a candle at night. Sit in silence for 2 minutes. Whisper one honest sentence. Help. Thank you. I'm here. Talk to a trauma-informed leader. Ask directly, or somebody that's better trained. It could be a chaplain. It could be a therapist. It could be somebody that you trust. But ask them directly. How does your community support people with doubt, depression, or moral injury? Here's a mini practice. It's called the 3 R's. And you can do it 2 to 3 times minimum, at a minimum, daily. Read a short sacred line or a wise quote. Reflect what word or phrase feels warm. Respond. One sentence back. Today, I will practice. Which value or teaching from your past still feels like a lifeline? Name it. Spiritual growth you can do solo. Spiritual growth and personal growth are teammates. Here are do-it-yourself practices. No membership card is required, and there is no $1. Number 1, one-page journal, 5 to 7 minutes. Line 1, what mattered today? Line 2, where did I feel most alive or most heavy? Line 3, one small step for tomorrow. Number 2, 2 minutes of stillness. Sit, feet grounded. Inhale 4, exhale 6, about 10 rounds of that. Slowly, very slowly. When thoughts wander, smile, thinking, and return to breathing. Value audits, about 10 minutes. Write your top 5 values. For each, list one way you lived last week and one way to live it again. This is growth. That equals values in action. Number 4, Tiny Habits Ladder. Pick a 30-second spiritual habit, gradual sentence, hang on heart, and slowly exhale. When it's automatic, add the next ring. Number 5, act of kindness rule. 1 intentional kindness daily. It lifts others, improves to your nervous system that good is still here. Here's an additional add-on if you want it, or if you can. Create a meaning shelf at home. A small spot with items that remind you why you served and who you love. This could be something on your desk. If you have a bookshelf, you could put it on your bookshelf. If you sit by a window, you could put it on your window's ledge. But whatever, make one and see how it makes you feel. Meaning-making ritual. Faith-friendly, not pushy. Rituals turn good intentions into muscle memory. And guess what? I got 5 simple options. The evening exam for about 5 minutes. 2 highlights from the day. 1 hard moment from the day. 1 gratitude. And 1 intention for tomorrow. Number 2, natural prayer or walk, 10 to 20 minutes. Leave the podcast off. I want you to notice colors, sounds, and feel the air. And then after you've walked a little bit, turn the podcast back on, and we will continue moving on. Of course, you can't do this when you're driving, but when you're driving, you could do the same thing. Music as sanctuary, number 3. 1 song where you closed your eyes and breathed with the melody. Play one of your favorite songs. Play a song that you did when you went on tour. Play 1 song when you went on a mission. Play 1 song that was at your wedding. Play 1 song that your child may like, or that you and them like. Number 4, light and word. Light a candle. Read 1 line that lifts you, whether it's scripture, poem, proverb. Sit with it for 60 seconds. Number 5, service as sacrament. I want you to choose a repeating act of self-service. Call a lonely friend each Friday. Donate a meal monthly. Go have a drink. Alcohol or non-alcohol, it does not matter. With a friend, sit and talk. Go have lunch with just the 2 of you. Service creates steady joy. Now, if religious space is meaningful to you, step in for the quiet moments. Weekday noon prayer, a midweek mass, a small group, lower crowds, lower pressure, higher presence. Obstacles and repair, shame, busyness, moral injury, or church hurt. Real talk about roadblocks and repair moves for each. Shame or not good enough, try self-compassion break. Hand on heart, breathe, and say, this is not hard. I am not alone, and I will be kind to myself. Busyness, exhaustion. Do a friction audit. What tiny tweaks make space? 2 fewer scrolls, 5 minutes earlier bedtime, a 2-minute breathe before a shift, or sit there during your bedtime routine, and if you got the stars, turn your stars on. At that moment, if you do go to church or you do believe, say a prayer while you're looking up. If you do not believe, that is okay too. But still look at the stars, look at the lights, look how it dances across the ceiling. Take that time for yourself and just breathe. Knowing that you are safe, you are in your bed, you are in your house, you are in a free country. So take that in consideration. Moral injury. I did or saw what violated my core. Name it confidentially with a chaplain, a therapist, or a peer who understands. I would like for you to create one amends action or service in honor of what was lost. Whether it was yourself, your spirit, your belief, a friend, comrade, do something to honor them. Do something that brings you peace. Church hurt or judgment. Interview committees before committing. How do you hold space for doubt, depression, and trauma? Your soul really does deserve safety. It really does. Isolation. Pair up with a growth buddy. Send each other one nightly line at night. Today's win is blank. You fill in that blank. And even if it was something small, it's still a win. Somebody returning a smile that is a total stranger, guess what? That's a win. Reframe. Growth is not linear, it is spiral. Each time you circle back, you're arriving with more wisdom than you had a little bit ago. A 7-day starter plan plus 30-day stretch. Let's turn ideas into action. Here's a simple 7-day plan you can start tonight. Day 1. Take 2 minutes of stillness When you get done, write one value you want to live this week. Day 2, 1-page journal at night. Day 3, nature prayer or just a walk for 10 to 20 minutes. Or, if you really want, go to Walmart. Go at night. Walk around. It's not as busy. We all know how that works, but we know that Walmart is not open late hours into the morning. But when you go later on in the evening, it's a better time and it's less crowded. Sometimes I do that myself. Day 4, light and word. One line that lifts you up. Day 5, act of kindness, and text your growth buddy a win. Day 6, a values audit for 10 minutes. Choose tomorrow's intention. Try and plan your day a little bit. See how it goes. Day 7, examine 5 minutes. Plus gratitude for one person that you may have run into. Now, if you want to go further, you can do a 30-day stretch. Keep the 7-day rhythm and repeat it 4 times. Add one service rhythm weekly. Visit one new spiritual place or practice in person or online. At the end of the month, write a 1-page letter from your future you to your future you. It starts like this. Here's how I grew this month. Which 2 practices are you willing to try this week? Spiritual growth and personal growth aren't about perfection. They're about presence. Small steps, honest steps, your steps. If you want a checklist from today, email me, htfwmidwest@gmail.com, and I'll send it your way. And if you're hurting right now, remember, you can still call or text 988. It's all confidential, and there's someone on the other line that wants to talk to you. You matter. I will always have your 6. Thank you. And until next time, I'm Joey, and I'm signing off.
'Cause I don't wanna lose you. It ain't easy 'cause I know I'm beneath you. But tell me, are you okay? 'Cause I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't know what I'll do without you. Are you okay? So tell